An 80-pound yellow lab started blocking everyone who came near this baby. Every visitor, every family member, every time. The parents thought it was cute. Then they set up a night vision camera. What it recorded at 2:47 a.m., 7 nights in a row, is something they still can't fully explain. Dan thought it was funny at first, an 80-pound yellow lab planting himself between every visitor and the baby carrier like he was running some kind of one-dog security operation. Grandma leaned in to say hello. Cody stepped forward. Dan's coworker tried to shake the baby's hand. Cody was already there. The mailman knocked on the door and Cody didn't bark, didn't growl, just walked to the front of the room and stood, still, watching. Dan laughed it off. He told Megan, "He thinks he's a bouncer." Megan didn't laugh. She had been watching Cody for 6 weeks straight, ever since they brought Lily home from the hospital. And what she saw wasn't a dog playing pretend. It was something older than that, something that didn't need to be taught. Cody had been with them for 2 years before Lily arrived. He was a rescue, pulled from a high-intake facility at 14 months, skinny and overlooked, the kind of dog that gets passed over because he isn't flashy enough, isn't small enough, isn't whatever people think they want until they meet what they actually need. Megan had spotted him on a rescue website at 9:47 p.m. on a Sunday and shown Dan the photo without saying anything. Dan had looked at it for 4 seconds and said, "Yeah, that's our dog." Cody came home the following weekend. He learned the house in 3 days. He learned Megan's schedule in a week. He learned that Dan left every morning at 7:22 a.m. and that this was temporary, and that his job during those hours was simply to keep Megan company until Dan came back. He took this job seriously. He always had. But nobody could have predicted what happened when Lily arrived. The first night home from the hospital, Cody didn't sleep. Megan checked the baby monitor at 1 a.m. and found him sitting outside Lily's door. At 3 a.m., still there. At 5:15 a.m., still there. She came downstairs at 6 a.m. and found him in the exact same position, eyes open, ears forward, like he had simply decided that sleeping was no longer his priority and nobody had asked for his opinion on the matter. Dan thought it would pass. It didn't pass. By week 2, Cody had developed a system so precise that Megan started describing it to her mother like it was a work schedule. Every morning at 6:17 a.m., he walked to Lily's door and waited. The moment Lily stirred, he was up. When Megan fed her, Cody sat beside the chair. When Dan burped her, Cody watched from 2 feet away, with the focused attention of someone who had been assigned this task and intended to do it correctly. When the pediatrician came for the home visit and reached toward Lily's face, Cody stood up from across the room and walked over slowly, placing himself between the doctor's hand and the baby, not aggressively, not with any sound, just there, unmovable, certain. The pediatrician paused, looked at Cody, looked at Megan. "He's done this before?" she asked. "Every single time," Megan said. Here's what most people don't understand about Labradors. They are not guard dogs by breed classification. They are not trained for protection. They are ranked among the most gentle, people-oriented breeds on Earth. Dogs built for connection, for reading emotion, for staying close to the humans they love. Which means when a lab decides something is worth protecting, it isn't aggression, it's devotion. And devotion, it turns out, looks remarkably like a bouncer if you don't know what you're looking at. Dan stopped laughing about it somewhere around week 4. The shift happened on a Tuesday. He had been watching Cody watch Lily for 20 minutes. The way the dog tracked every movement, recalibrated every time someone new entered the room, the way his body language changed the moment Megan left, and changed back the moment she returned. Dan sat down next to Cody on the floor that evening and just looked at him for a long time. He thought about the day they picked him up, how skinny he was, how he sat in the back seat the entire drive home without making a sound, just looking out the window like he was memorizing the route. "You've been doing this the whole time," Dan said quietly. Cody looked at him, then looked back at Lily. Dan didn't say anything else, but Megan noticed he stopped calling it funny. If you're still here and haven't subscribed yet, honestly, that stings. Hit the button. What comes next is the part nobody expected. They got the baby monitor camera in week 5, not because anything was wrong, because Dan wanted to see. He set it up facing the crib, wide angle, night vision. They watched the first night's footage together the next morning over coffee. Neither of them said anything for the first 2 minutes. Cody entered the frame at 2:47 a.m. He hadn't been called, the house was quiet, Lily was asleep. He walked in slowly, circled once, and lay down across the doorway facing outward, body between the crib and the hallway, eyes open, ears tracking every sound the house made. Then, at 3:09 a.m., something happened that made Megan put her coffee down. Lily stirred. Not crying, just the small movements babies make in deep sleep, the twitching arms, the brief sounds that mean nothing and everything at the same time. Cody's head came up immediately. He watched for 11 seconds without moving. When she settled, he lay back down. When she stirred again at 3:22 a.m., his head came up again. Same 11 seconds, same patience, same absolute focus. He did this 7 times between 2:47 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. 7 times he checked, 7 times he waited until he was certain she was okay, 7 times he lay back down. Dan watched the footage twice. Then he sent it to his brother with one line. This is what he does every night. His brother wrote back 4 words. That's not a dog. Cody is 3 now. Lily is 14 months. The footage from that night is still saved on Dan's phone. He shows it to people sometimes, not to prove anything, just because some things deserve to be seen. Every night at 2:47 a.m., without fail, Cody still makes his rounds. Living room, kitchen, Lily's door. He checks, he waits, he stays. The whole house asleep around him, and Cody awake in the dark, doing the job he gave himself on the night Lily came home. Nobody asked him to, nobody trained him to. He just decided, quietly, completely, without any need for acknowledgement, that this was his purpose. And purpose, once a dog finds it, doesn't switch off when the lights go out. Some dogs wait their whole lives for the moment that shows them why they're here. Cody found his the night a 7-pound baby girl came through the front door. Guard your people, stay close, never leave. That's not a command. For Cody, it never was. If you're thinking about adopting a dog that seems too quiet, too overlooked, too easy to pass by, don't. Sometimes the ones nobody notices are the ones paying the most attention. Give them a home worth protecting. They'll do the rest. Was Cody protecting Lily, or did he somehow know she needed him before anyone else did? Tell me in the comments.